your constituency used to talk these days. I am not afraid of this word. This one is past Mbo HS. That is Mbo hate speech. It is now more than a hate speech. The amount now every 2 minutes Mbo mother.
I want to start by explanation something give you.
What is it?
So Ogbuefi, we start this episode. You have not talked anything that make one iota of quantum.
I don't even need my statement to make Harry
Potter. Do you understand him?
I do not understand you too.
My share is going down.
You see, that is the way your consequence is going down. The way your share is going down.
Sit on the share, slow motion. You are just. Do you know this share is made by the devil?
Devil does not make share.
Devil
does not make a chair.
Hold on. Because he put me on the ground and the devil is calling me.
Devil does not make a chair. Don't go and be saying what the thank God that Tanko is here. You are wearing the uniform of the Nigerian football team, showing that you have interest in football.
You know, I will tell you something very important is the fact that Nigeria, I want us to become the cap. What they call Gauta. No, it's called Gauta. It's called Gauta. If you chop it, it's like a malaria drug. There's a mosquito that bites you. That mosquito have 2 fangs.
Hey.
Okay, I know it.
Wait, are you talking? As a member of this house or as a pharmaceutical geographer?
What will be your business? I'm a member. How do I differentiate myself?
Because you are recommending this. What did you call it again? Like you are liking it to a malaria drug.
I say it can. I did not say go and eat it. I say for me.
Tanko, why you stress yourself?
It's
if you work for me, you can work for 2 other people.
Even Donald Duke of America, sorry, Donald Trump. Even Donald Trump, when they first said that the cure of
malaria
is
corona,
malaria drug,
hydrogen chloroquine. That is what Trump recommend. People now start to abuse him. Now everybody is drinking chloroquine.
It's because that Trump is not a medical doctor. He's just a businessman. How can he become a recommending drugs for people who have studied?
Don't go there.
No. It wasn't Trump.
67,000% of the people selling drug in Onisha, they started as mechanic.
Yes, because they know the name of the drugs they are selling.
So they do not do what? They don't have a medical expose.
No, Shonekan.
They start by selling spare parts.
You don't need to have medical report to say Panadol or the other one they call.
You see? Are you seeing?
The only thing you have to do is to just know the date. Listen, Tanko, please, let me know the name myself.
That you people used to change.
Before you're coming, I was laughing. Yeah, before you come, you come for before you come inside this place.
Before he came,
I was telling this man that I have been laughing over the menace at which the people from his constituency they talk anyhow for front of media.
What do we do? They just ask you a simple question. You see, in my years of asking question, when I was a journalism, back then I was the spokesman for Ronald Reagan.
Oh yeah.
Do you know Ronald Reagan? We did a film with Ronald Reagan back then, a cowboy film.
Ronald, my guy.
What is your business? What second you think I sit down to the remember date?
Ronald, my guy.
Why are you sounding like Shonekan's brother right now?
No, go and check. What is the film that Ronald Reagan future inside? You will see the name and you will see the year. Ronald Reagan, I act a film with Ronald Reagan called Cowboys. I can't remember, but 2 of us were a cowboy.
Shonekan, you mean you were in that movie?
I did.
Do you know that I was the one that brought the costume that Ronald used from Aba? I bought everything, all the things I used to shoot the last movie. Now,
thank you. I don't know about this, but I will tell you something. When we there inside that film, can I go? You will understand that you ask question as a president, and all you are a elders testimony. You answer. Nigerians, most especially politicians, are scared of questions because you know why? They have a lot of things to hide.
There's a cockroach on the inside.
Do you know that I have never lied in my life?
Tanko.
Do you know sometimes I go for questioning and answering, and they ask me question, I answer. The one I cannot answer, I tell them I don't have a result for this one.
Oh yeah.
Shonekan, you just disgrace us in the verticality of this world.
You see, I want to say categorically here now that the Igbos have a adage. But if something is doing well, it's the father that born the child.
What kind of stupid this is you are trying to come and say?
Rubbish, it's the mother born.
That is not how we say it.
I want to say, yeah, if I've never said it before, it's mommy born FFK. It's not us. It's not the same daddy born us that born him. But it's not the same mommy. You understand? His mother is a
Are you trying to say that he is the child of his mother? And not the child of the father?
I said no, but woman born it. The woman is my daddy give woman belly born FFK. It's not really my.
Shonekan, please don't come and be
because
telling us
I'm
rubbish
also
here.
in the opinion that that man need a futility of massage.
From which side? Inside his brain or the kidney?
Don't need coffee, Badu. Along once in a while when he talk, I used to embarrass him of him. You understand? I like it. I used to respect him because of his.
You cannot say that to a man who has been in politics for many years. Who have been in the court of no.
I be VI boy.
I be VI boy. Yeah, let me no Shonekan. Finish what?
Because
how can you say that to a man who has been in politics for so long that he
since 1990? That is the fact that give me a laughing jackal. They take about 1990s. Do you know when I started politics?
You see?
They have not even started politics.
Hold on.
I started politics, they have not started politics.
Hold on, I want to ask question. If somebody followed them to abuse his brother, is he not do? Why are they still joining me? I followed them.
Oh, you are on the side of abusing your brother.
No. I want you to understand that in our place.
Something.
When a man is behave like a chicken, you will address him
no,
like what?
Chicken. No.
You accept. Let me tell you, Ogbuefi, you are the only one that when they tell you something that you have done wrong, you
his brother. He will just
it's
my brother.
I need to understand something. What is wrong is wrong. Even in Makkah or in India, even in Mami Wata village, what is wrong is wrong.
Have you been to the village before?
I just detect in the hypertension.
All these people that are studying maritime studies, what do you think?
Maritime.
Let's start by understanding the word maritime. What do you think maritime is?
Tell me about it.
That's the time that marine spirits come out.
That is the incubation period of the celestial beings on water.
So when you go to maritime
school, yes, you are learning. It's like going to pastoral school. You are going to learn what? A pastorship. If you are going to learn a
carpenter,
you are learning what? Apprentice of carpenter. If you are learning juju, you are what? You are learning not juju. You understand? You are learning juju interception. Now, when it comes to maritime, originally it was supposed to be for people who wants to marry, but now we are looking at it as more of a spiritual undertone. It have to do with the water. You understand? The god of maritime
is called Poseidon.
Tanko, you are too much.
You are
too much.
In FBI, they teach us all this. Now, when you are entering, if you want to go in the river, you fetch water and say, Poseidon, we are coming.
Yes. Have you traveled to Bonny Island before?
No, he will can't.
Have you ever gone there? You see all these our pastors that used to say, when Jesus say yes, nobody say no. When they enter that boat, they keep quiet. You cannot shout on mommy water power, powerless power on top of the sea. There are different things that can happen to you. Your ship can capsize. These terrorist boys, these boys are called pirate boys. They can also attack you. So you see a lot of people before they leave, they pray, they sing, God is singing. Once you enter that boat, you shut up till you reach your destination. Once you abuse any marine water or papi water, once anything have to do with water, just lawyer.
Why do we send our children to maritime
What you are saying is quite true, because when I was going to that same Bonny, the person that is carrying
Boniface. No, Bonny Island is in
I know it's Port Harcourt. I have been there before. When I was going, Then the driver mistakenly go and put a music.
It's not a driver.
No, the driver that carry us in the.
He's captain. Say captain.
If you like, call her captain, but me I dey call her driver because I drive all the things. I call my own self driver. So you now go and put Victor like yeah. If you see mommy what
that is not a picture.
No, sorry. Victor wife yes. So God bless you for remind me. Yes, you now go and put the music when we are moving. Somebody now come and remind you call the captain say I beg go off this music. They know they play this kind of music, and that was the first day they employed this driver. He now begin to sing that. If you see mommy water, make it next. We say make it offer because we can also capsize.
I see a edited version of that song. Once you reach, if you see mommy water, what goes is reach here. Remember the song starts with guitar boy. Then they did not play the guitar, they do tune. So once we are in mommy water, this thing, if you see mommy water, so that if the mommy water turn up, you go now tell him say you are saying
I'm sorry.
If you see mommy will not do you. We understand that there are powers and forces that be. So when you reach that issue, you respect some of yourself. Now my brother, in the bid to show people that he goes school, ended up embarrassing his soul. I don't think he will make heaven anymore.
Shonekan, are you the God? Are you the God to decide if he's going to make heaven or not?
Are you a PA
to Jesus? What do you mean by that?
I think that in Nigeria we need to look at this critically because what has happened.
You see, politics is not good.
Zahiri. Now you see, it is also being a big disgrace to our
politicians.
No, our politicians. We have always been ourselves.
You've always been.
If you have money, you can take anyhow.
Yeah.
It's not a bragging.
So, but is it supposed to be regular?
Do you think if it's easy to make money?
Is it supposed to be normal for a politician who is supposed to represent the people speak in such unruly manner?
Why do you say it's unruly? Because you don't have the kind of money I have.
Oh, just
do you know who my father is?
Just because.
Do you know my father?
Who is your father?
Do you know the first person that created the name cow is my father?
Tanko.
Do you know the first cow that existed in this country is bring by my father? Bring it.
And so
I think it's a rumor before.
If you know who my father is, you are not going to ask me question like who is bankrolling me. What rubbish question are you asking?
That is
now if I am a billionaire, listen. If I am a billionaire, you know me. You know my father, you know my father. My father's father was a lawyer. His father, I don't know what he did before, but his own father was a lawyer.
You are right, you are not wrong. Tanko, let me tell you the truth about this matter. I think my FFK overreacted, but the truth about the matter is that the boy that asked that question is very stupid.
Thunder go fire you.
Fire you too.
Thunder go fire you too.
What do you mean?
That is why Abia State is the way it is.
No. What do you mean? Why? How is Kano?
Because
how is Kano?
Wallahi, if you go to Kano,
how is Plateau and all those places?
If you go to Kano, if you go to Kano and you come back here, you go back.
I'll go what?
If you see the overhead bridge, you people have two overhead bridge for me.
How long have that bridge been there?
Let me tell you something.
That bridge have been there before the war of this country.
Thunder go fire you.
Fire you too.
Yeah, they do two bridge for boy. Every Southeasterner is going there to go and look it. Go to Kano. If you go Kano, bring Gamaka. If you the day you enter Kano, you go back, go back. Now let me tell you why.
I've not been to Kano before.
You have never been.
I have been to Kano.
You and Tender, you are cousins. But let me tell you something that you need to understand. Kano is not. You cannot compare Kano to anywhere.
Meduguri. Go to Meduguri.
Meduguri. What happened to Meduguri was because of the insurgencies.
What do you say? Sorry, Igbo. Why big way you know everybody environment?
But you are on.
But your own.
Because I'm a traveler. Have I ever been in a position to handle all this? I'm waiting for the money to come.
You are a
if they ever
you travel,
there's going to be a problem in this.
If they give you governor, you go use and do music.
Go and look at governor of Ebonyi State. I was the one that trained him. Look at what he's doing.
What is he doing? Do you want me to
transformation of the state? Of what? Of Ebonyi State. Of what? Ebonyi State.
Can you count the number of people in Ebonyi State that have motor?
It's not like that. They used to count farmers first before you begin to count people that produce.
Now let me tell you something. If you are looking at the development, if you want us to look at dissectically on what is happening in Ebonyi State, let's look at it.
Tawanko, what are you saying?
Let's look at the first development you do to the people is giving them basic education.
Tawanko.
What is the level? No. What is the level of education when you look at it?
Tawanko. It's just that the people like business pass
Tanko, make sure you have read your book.
Tawanko, I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you.
You withdraw the word stupid.
No, your brother don't teach us now.
He withdrew that.
Yes, you have withdrawn it.
So if you are using the word stupid, you need to withdraw money.
Okay, I did withdraw my own. Okay, but do you know who my father be?
Tawanko, who is
talk about
who is your father? How can you tell us that your father made cow?
And even if your father is the creator of the country, that doesn't give you the impetus.
No, it
doesn't. Talk to
no, it don't give me impetus. It just give me power to take it out.
You. Let me tell you. You better iron your clothes before you talk to people of this house. Why is your clothes now humble?
Yibo, you see how Esasmu just one.
Tin.
Yesterday I see Esasmu girlfriend. Omunga one. As a matter of fact, I thought that if the two of them jam, they will strike a fire.
Why are you doing this to this man?
Like two matches.
Wait a minute.
Why are you doing this to him?
Is there another Mr. Smith you're talking about?
It's my mommy brother. I'm saying, but the way you tea and the way your girlfriend tea, if two of you go like one, you will strike a fire. Other be matches. At some point, I was fearing for my friend life.
Shonekan, you can never stop being negative in your life. We are still talking about the one your brother have do. Look at what you're telling to another fellow man. This man can be seen as a journalist. Look at him.
No, but I will say this thing. Journalists, if you are coming, you see, I like my brother Miyagi Krenji Epapke. If you are coming, you know, yes.
Maybe I talk now.
No, shut up. You denied him.
I didn't deny him.
Now you are like Peter.
I denied.
You actually denied your brother.
Listen, if you are like if you want
Peter denied Christ. He's still one of the biggest book in the Bible.
What was I mean with that one?
I
didn't take my own.
If I deny my brother, I don't mean I don't have a value.
Let me tell you something. If you come to me, you don't have sense. If you're a journalist, I will question you first. I want to test you.
So my brother's strategy is good.
Thank you. Let me tell you something. I'm telling you, I just tried to look at your temperature. But now, let me tell you something. Anytime they ask me question, I go first look at the journalist and I go question your mama. I go say your mama na this thing.
Shoemaker.
Thank you. Then I go see your conversation. If you know anything about me, I go say sorry, it's a joking stuff. But if you don't say anything, I will continue. I'll question your papa, I'll question your cousins. Because I will say this today and here. If you are a journalist and you don't have proof, facts, and parts and oil, do not come to my
your arena,
no,
your office.
That's not what it's
your
called.
Office.
It's called
meeting
media fale. Do not come there to ask me question. You don't.
I want to ask you a question.
Please.
What is the fine?
Remember, you have tell you
what
first.
Is
if
the
you
fine?
don't like your question, we abuse you.
Yes.
So, are you in agreement of this question? What you want?
Are you sure you want
as
to
long
buy
as it's in accordance with the
that
rules and regulations of the laws of the country.
Stupid. He have tell you, he did not say.
Hold on. I still have freedom of speech, so I'm going to go ahead and ask you this question now.
Let me hear.
What is the fine for hate speech?
Yeah, stupid.
Murder by death row.
You understand? You see, you are good. You are not going to sit down and ask me useless question. Do you know who I am? Since 2000 and something, I don't begin there do election.
Tawanko,
you come here to ask me rubbish question.
Tawanko, you are who you are.
How could this be a stupid question when I know that you are the makers of the law?
Hold on. Tawanko, let me come because of this case is not a small case.
What is it?
No, this case of FFK is not a small issue.
What happened to the case?
It's a big case.
How?
Yes.
When the order it can never be a big case.
It's a big case.
Let me tell you why it can never be a big case.
Why wouldn't it be a big
because
case?
Because the other journalists, they beg them. They got all of them.
You remember that the lawmakers are the one who told us a few years ago about hate speech.
Hate speech. Did they tell you what will happen to you?
Tawanko,
Did they tell you what will happen to you?
The young man said that he has been threatened.
Listen, they move a motion. No more SPs. If you SPs, we need to put a law so that you will pop the person.
They have not given you a reason.
The lawmakers,
your brother called the man stupid. Is that not a hate speech?
No, the lawmakers, listen. The lawmakers
you now you're stupid. It doesn't mean that.
The lawmakers have not yet put a penalty for hate speech. So if you hate speech somebody, they can't tell you pay is 2K that you pay or it's 10,000 years.
No, they say it's 5 million.
For what?
They will hate speech.
Only Konida for 5 million. How much are you?
But let us come to take up.
Our own environment. In the last
Good vibing and good stream FM. This is the Ngwo Ngwo Parliament 234. This is Mr. Smith.
You are not doing like Igbo. You are changing your prerogative.
What does he call himself now? I did not hear.
He said this is CNN. I'm sorry, this is Mr. Smith. He wants to do like what is that CNN man name? The one that do this is CNN.
All of them do it, but my very favorite Miyagi Kiran Shikuma, the one that do
James L. Okay,
James L. Jones. James L. Jones. James L. Jones. That's the one that do the voice of
Mufasa.
Yes, and, you know when I wrote Lion King.
Oh God! Now we're going to talk about this. We have pressing issues.
What is
Just
wrong
go
with
ahead,
you?
introduce yourself, and let's start talking.
Do you know he's also Tupac mentor? Tupac have Elam before. That means money is worth of the importance. You can also call me Otumba Funky as the hip hop connotation of my name. And by special grace of God, I was Yabi Surunga rightly behind me, front, back, left, right, and even the center. Tanko very much.
To assalamu alaikum mata da maza na gaishe ku ne na ko Alhaji Tanko na gode mutumi na dan Buram Kano. I have many companies, I have enough connection international, I get money. Thank you.
Igbo mmanụ Igbo nwem biri kwenu Igbo mje mmanụ unu rie. It is me Mbo Chief Ogbuefi 1 anu ana agbo na akwa mgbo. Ona taro wa eche ngom na biscuit at the same time with akelu na area. Onu ne kuri bu na limbo kembo 1. His Royal Highness Buru Itemobi alaboyo racho wonye mon. Iteme una haja kwatasiano.
I actually heard something that I've never heard before. No, that's
no.
Not the
You see, I was given a title in my consequence a few times because
even in Corona they give you title.
Yes.
Why did they give you one?
My brother, I have a friend. They call him Kemefuna Wara.
Kemefuna Wara.
Yeah,
he sound like a banker.
He buy motor, and somebody buy 2 motor. They now give him title. They call him Ogo Moto na Corona.
Of course, because Corona is a critical
time.
time.
Buy motor in Corona period.
Yes.
They give him title.
It must be an e-businessman. They give me a title. This few times that some Igbos were being removed from their seat because they now looked at the parliament and all the things that I'm handling. They now add for me Ota kilo, Ota biscuit and chingom. Now kilo at the same time. You know what I'm doing is too much. They now add that kilo to it.
What is Akinu?
Akilo is a bitter cola of my consequence.
Hold on, you're eating biscuit and bitter cola.
Yeah, yes, at the same time. What it means is that I'm eating sweet things, bitter. That means I am facing a lot of things that are very, very critical to handle, but yet I will handle it. That is biscuit, sweet, and Akilo.
Ogbuefi, what is the purpose of titles in your constituency?
The purpose is for me to be strong and be strong for my people. Always being strong and formidable, because what I face is too much. Facing Shonekan and Tanko alone is a war in life. Some people can face them and die, but I face them and survive. So it shows that yes, that is
all you need to get a title is to be ready to face anybody. So even a child can actually get
just
a title.
like somebody will buy motor for Corona. You see, many people cannot be able to buy motor inside Corona. So
people
for
have
to
not
buy,
been able to feed.
yes, so they can't give them name. So that is how this thing work. No other way they work.
I think
is there a title for when you give Gebele outside? But not everybody can give Gebele outside.
No, they can give a title. That one is not it's a title of the.
This particular person have not give his wife belly.
But
his wife never born for him. But he now go outside and go and give another Gebele. Is there a title for him?
If we check our dictionary, we can see title there because I'm seeing that person one. That I'm seeing that person like collecting a title like one of the what? You know,
what does that mean?
That's when you go outside.
Brother, let's talk. I beg. I'm afraid of him now. That is sound like juju. Because
it sounds as though title holders are not men of value anymore. Because if you just have a lot of money, or if you just do something,
well, according to my definition of the Igbo tradition, right now, you can
just get a title.
Once you have money, you can collect any title. When I was growing up, they used to call some of these people Osoro. They say Osoro people, Osoro title is not a title of lie. That once you are a Osoro holder, you cannot lie. You understand?
If you lie, maybe by mistake, you mistakenly go lie because people don't lie by mistake.
Originally, when I was a child, they say the people who collect Osoro title cannot lie.
Or is it also you mean?
Also title, yeah, also okay. It's also they cannot lie because these people are supposed to be chieftains of the gods. They are supposed to be truthful holders.
Shonekan.
But right now, if you give some Osoro people 2K, they can change verdict for you.
Okay, the current state of the titled people, as you see it, Shonekan, can we liken them to politicians of our days?
Yes, the politicians have done very well in spoiling them.
In spoiling who?
The Osoro people.
No, I'm trying to compare the titled people of our days. I'm talking about those ones you've just said don't actually get their titles because of great works, but rather because they have monies and stuff like that. So do you think that they have anything in common with the politicians of our days?
Yes, all of them last now money then they find. You know, in the days of old, during the time of Jesus Christ, corruption is there. Corruption is, nobody should come and do like corruption just start. Corruption have been there since get-go. You understand? Even Jacob and Esau.
Do you know the first person?
Because of Asaro, corruption came in.
What is Asaro?
Asaro is porridge.
Porridge ham.
Yes, corruption don't take. You understand? Corruption is not today. So if you are trying to eradicate corruption, you are a clown.
Oh, it should stay with this?
Shonekan, how can you say that in the public of Igwe?
Let me tell you.
What is our guy at the top doing since? He did not
everything that is in the Bible, according to us, the Bible is a rose in 2000 BC or before.
He just called your brother a clown.
Hold on. I'm saying, like prostitute, you cannot eradicate prostitute. There are certain things that are here. They are part of our norms.
It's a lie.
Corruption.
You can eradicate prostitute. Just one simple step.
In the Bible.
No, prostitutes.
The reason why prostitute was not eradicated because there was no Sharia law in the Bible.
No.
If there was Sharia law,
go.
About
Jesus allowed the Olosho to walk free because they won't use stone kill them like lizard. Those people gather. Jesus say, if you have not carried Olosho before,
come outside.
Exactly. So all those mans, they don't think it. They don't carry Olosho. All of them come. You understand? So if you have do the thing before, you cannot come and cast a first stone. Say you get me. Now corruption.
But that's not how he said it. It's not like if you haven't done it before, because I know the.
How did he say it? The Bible used the word sin. He said, "He without sin cast a stone."
Exactly. That's what he said.
In pidgin English, then you can stone her.
That is not pidgin.
If you have not carried Olosho before.
Stone them.
Thank you.
So that is what it means in the what's it called again? The Yoruba translation. That if you haven't sinned, that you should.
The Bible says, if you he is no sin, cast the what? Stone. Now remember that the Bible speaks in parable. So the parabolic measurement of this statement means if you have not Goloshori, then you can stone Olosho.
That's if.
But if you know that inside you man Golosho, you need to yourself.
Wait a minute. I don't understand if your own translation is different, because it seems as if you're talking from the CIA covered part that we don't know.
This one
so
is not
I would also like to confirm it from
Tanko. A rich man is not enter heaven. Instead, a camel we enter needle.
I'm going to feed you for Dangote and the rest.
You understand?
You
understand? So the Bible is a what? It's a parabolic.
Are you not the one that say you have money? Are you not pity for yourself?
I have money, not reach your one. Anytime you want, I did dash them. You see, I know they reach the Bible. I know they read the Bible.
I get the money.
Anytime somebody when they tell me, if I see my money, then they reach them, I will just reduce the money. I will dash people because I want enter heaven. So Shonekan, you are talking about
FFK?
No, prostitutes.
You are talking about there are things that can never go. Corruption is one of them. you can only try in your life to minimize corruption. There's corruption in America. There's corruption in Ingila.
Even in Uboka.
Corruption.
Everywhere.
Even in the Olosho way we mention, corruption is there. Because the Bible say that the price for a carry Olosho is what? A loaf of bread. What? So if you check it, these guys, they have been cheating.
Shonekan, how does corruption come in the price of Olosho? How does corruption? Please, no.
I opened it on the internet. Proverbs 6:26, the levy of the prostitutes. That's the money where you are supposed to legit give Olosho. Open it. See in hold on now. In English Standard Version, it say for the price of a prostitute is only a what? Loaf of bread. How much loaf of bread? 400.
The price for the Olosho that the one that they say that you have heard them. The price
but I can see it right here. It's exactly what is written here.
That is what is there, actually.
And that is what is there, but
I'm looking
married
at
woman has the price.
Listen, the Christian Standard Bible, because that first one you think is English. Christian Standard Bible, that's as a Christian, the Standard Bible say, for a prostitute's fee, that is almost legit that the Bible recognize.
Loaf of bread.
Olosho is bread. They didn't even tell us the size. He now say but the wife of another man goes after a precious life. That is that one. It's your life. It will cost you. Sugma for Olosho bread the last one 400. If you now go and stop and say you won't buy bread for traveling along, those one are 250.
You know what?
This
is, I think, is a particular person's translation. Let's go to the what's it called again?
No,
King James.
King James. See King James.
Can be bought. The contemporary version even change it from bread. He say food. Just buy her food. He say a woman who says I love can be bought for as little as the price of a meal.
What is the King James? I see.
King James says, "For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life." So it's kind of
this is where when they talk like this. Say good for now.
I'm talking of corruption.
No, I know you are talking.
Even the Bible stipulates the amount for you to collect for your business. But now they are charging us 10K.
Shonekan, the politics of the old century is not the politics of this present day.
People
you should know that too.
On Thursday last week, Cubana do what they call. Wednesday last week, Cubana do what they call car club.
Driving
club. You understand? That means you come groove with your motto. When DJ is playing music, the person pinini. One Olosho meet my guy. Where is 100,000.
He want to buy land
for a night
in Nsoka. He want to become a landowner.
My guy say 50,000.
Show me your friend and I'll tell you who you are.
Say no. Lenugu, this Enugu is where Olosho collect 100,000 for a night. When originally the Bible have declared her for Hindomi.
Why do I feel like you're protesting?
I want to defend the Olosho who asked for that money.
100,000.
I want to defend the Olosho. No, let me ask you.
How much they take marry her mother?
Shonekan, what do you mean? The person have put the price of his commodity. Is it not left for you when you bargain and it doesn't work for you?
Your commodity you walk away. That you are putting price on, is it your own or is it for God?
Something where they my body. You are a useless man.
Do you own your body or does God own it? Because the Bible calls your body the temple of God.
God owns the body when I have gotten to heaven. But as far as I'm on this earth, the body is my own.
Is that what you are saying?
Yes.
You are already.
What do you
So
mean?
man have his body, not God.
Shonekan, let me tell you.
The Bible now says God. No. The Bible says your body is the temple of God. Are you dispute it?
I did not dispute it, but what I'm just saying that
God said this temple now. If you want use and do runs, is bread they will give you.
I don't think that this particular translation is actually correct.
You want to write Bible? There are more than 13 verses on here. Oh yeah, which one you want to write? They even have Takana JPS for people who are not a Christian. You write you.
Okay. let's look at this one. It says
good news.
Let me ask you a question.
Good news,
hold on, I know
that's
good
the
news.
one that will give you good
Let
news.
me now ask you a question.
Not green.
I have many people who go out there to go and draw tattoo in their body. Is it because of the verse that said the body is the temple of God? When you now want to draw the tattoo, even for yourself, and the God will not come and remove your hand. What is it?
When they say it's the temple of God, did they say you cannot draw something in your church? Don't you draw something?
Some churches are saying that it is not right for somebody to draw in the body.
Listen. Can I tell you something? When you say a temple, don't compare these two things, because people design their temple in different ways. Now, if you go to some church, you see TV on the temple. You go to some church, they draw something in the temple.
But last, they don't do bad things.
Yes, the only thing
they all respect that it's a place.
When they say it's the temple of the body, it doesn't mean that you cannot. It's just mean that you take care of the temple in your respective beliefs. When I was teaching religious educational studies based on horrific and historical differences, I explain to people based on the knowledge of your area. Like Shonekan took it here now. You cannot argue with what Shonekan have said.
Why won't I argue with him?
Because what he is saying is a reference.
I can't argue that because it's not what King James is saying. It says by means of a whorish woman.
Who is a whorish woman?
Brought to a piece of, hold on, a man is brought to a piece of bread.
No, Shonekan, keep quiet. Explain what you understand by it.
By means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, which means that a whorish woman can cause a man's value to be reduced to, by a piece of bread.
Once in a while, you make me feel like you're an evil man.
Thunder
by means of a whorish woman.
Thunder go fire you.
By means of a whorish woman.
Why would you call him an evil man? And whenever
a piece of bread, so he's reduced his value.
Hold on. I would need you to understand first of all that the Bible did not need to say everything. If not, if I call the woman a name, say okay, Shinwe.
Why will you use him? This is the problem I have in this house. When you now use my people's name to call, how can you call it for like a Funke? You have names that you can call. No, that is no. As a Yoruba man that you are, when you want to quantize this thing, you use your name. Don't go and be calling my. That is where I have problem with you.
I will use Shinwe again. Let's use OBJ. Is that helpful? Can I use OBJ?
God go punish. Make I leave him.
You say I should leave Chiwe. Okay, OBJ, is it now Obasanjo?
Yes, it's Obasanjo. Go ahead and call OBJ.
So OBJ can be Obasanjo. He now say, well, that is the OBJ. Let's remove the Orish and put the name. That means a man can hire. Listen, this one, the good news. I tell you, good news.
And you also understand that
good news say a man,
not even a religious man.
A man can hire a prostitute for the price of a loaf of bread. But adultery will cost him all he has. That's for him to do adultery is all he have. Even if he have 10 billion thousand.
But the price is
but
bread.
For Olosho,
other versions came out of King James.
No, that is not true. No, don't say that. When did King James start? You need you because you don't understand the value of religion. You people just read it based on what they are told.
Shonekan.
The Bible did not start from King James.
Do you know?
You need to understand that. I hope you know that.
But do you know that?
Thank you. So why are you? King James was king of Ingila.
But that was the first English translation.
No, listen. The first English translation during that time. Let me explain something for you to so that you will understand the concept. The first English translation, that was the time that he decided to say, you know something, I don't want to go with what these people are saying. I want to do my own. He's a king in Ingila. During that time, I remember I sold him some war materials.
You were there?
I don't know, but what I'm trying to say, don't worry about that. But what I'm trying to say that King James was also somebody. No, listen, was also somebody that tried to do his own. Created his own. No. And let me tell you something about the Greek language. The most of these things were written in Aramaic. Some of them were written in Greek. Some of them were written in Israel language. So it's a
So we are
compilation.
written-
He was taught
Tanko.
Aramaic to
No,
Greek and then
no,
to
the
English.
The Bible
It
is
wasn't-
written in PIN. You should know that.
But can I explain something?
You should know
to
that.
You need to understand. It wasn't written by one person. And people write it from different areas. Some people write in Aramaic, some people write in Greek, some people write in Latino, and everything. It come together and become a language. Now sometimes, like the word love is being misused in Nigeria every day.
You are going far. The book we are talking about is Proverbs. Proverbs is not in the New Testament. Proverbs is in the Old Testament. Therefore, making it beyond the time of King James.
Shonekan, what does proverb mean to you?
King James was
Hold
after
on.
the business.
What does proverb mean to you? Hold on. I was
King
just
James
telling you
is
that the
after the
Bible
what?
was written in
This is-
PIN.
It was after the BC.
In fact, the AD is gone. After the ADs.
Shonekan, no.
Proverb is before Christ. You
Zahiri.
need to understand that the book was written
Shonekan, why are you
before Christ.
talking like you eat amala before coming to this place?
Is
You
you the second that
no.
you eat amala?
Look at where he's
Christ.
reading
Yes.
from. This place is written in prophetic in nature. That is why I was telling you most of the Bible verses is written in prophetic in nature. When you want to understand it, you
But
it's not that
I forbid all of you from quoting the Bible because you are not spiritual leaders.
Can I say
A
something?
proverb,
Can I
what
say
does it
something?
mean?
No, are we not supposed to be talking about
Exactly.
Nigeria?
I have
I'm
no
saying that we
idea.
are talking about some England and all the.
Tanko, you started this
If
thing
it's
because
not
you
that
supported
Bible
him.
says-
Yes, you
Then I
supported
should
him because of
forgive
opposition.
people
You
that are
told
trying
him to go
apologize
ahead.
this man.
This thing that they are
Which
saying
man?
that give them bread, I think is good.
Yes.